In today's video, we're going to go over 7 ways of how to build a successful auto detailing business or paint correction and ceramic coating specific business. Stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pro Polishers Academy, where we help paint correctors like you turn your systems into consistency by moving you through the learning curves faster, utilizing formulas that work without fail. I'm Smitty, and I'll be your lead instructor. Let's get into it. So everybody wants to have a successful auto detailing business or paint correction and ceramic coating specific business, but it takes a few key variables to make that happen. You can't just pick up that machine and start advertising the work and then it all fall into a miraculous, awesome business. You have to have certain character traits in your business to make those customers want to come in and continue to come back to you after you've done their vehicles once or twice. So we're going to get into those right now. Number 1, you want to have great branding. Now, you might not be big on the branding and you might be focused on the art form of what you do, but some customers are grabbed solely off of your branding first. So make sure you have an awesome logo, make sure your website looks good, make sure it's up to date. They can see the dates on the last time you posted a video or a photo. Make sure that you have your Google My Business set up, your Facebook account. You want to make sure everything is seamless and that they can find you no matter where they're searching and all of the typical hot spots where consumers are going to research a company. Make sure that you have your contact numbers and your email addresses any way that they can get in touch with you where you can respond quickly. That's going to help you get a great auto detailing business going right off the bat, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos just like this one right here at the Pro Polishers Academy. Number 2, you want to have clear and concise marketing for whatever services that you offer. Many detailers have failing businesses because their services are not clear as to what it is that they offer. They have headlight restoration cleaning, boat cleaning, semi-truck cleaning, interior detailing, you name it, all kinds of services. And when clients get on the websites and look at what you offer, they become overwhelmed and then they're going to back out of it and go find another detailer. You want to have clear and concise marketing so that your target audience and your target demographic can know that you're the guy or the girl for the job. If you're going to have different services for these different categories of vehicles, for the marine life vehicles and for the passenger vehicles, for semi-trucks, at least make sure everything is categorized and everything's not on one page to where they have to sift through all of these different services just to get to the one that they're looking for. They want to see organization. Your website reflects your business in every way, guys. I'm telling you, even on your Google page, everything needs to be organized. So make sure you have clear, concise messaging on what services you offer. And if you want to, you could niche down like I do and just focus on 1 or 2 services so that people know that you are the go-to individual for this niche within the niche. So if you want to have a vast array of services, make sure they're categorized, and you can also become very niche and focus on one type of work in the auto detailing business. This will guarantee that you go to a successful place because you're going to be known for that specific work. Let me know down in the comments if your website is scatterbrained or if it's organized to where your clients know exactly what it is that they're looking for and they can select it without any issues. Number 3, you want to have a great USP, your unique selling proposition. What's going to separate you from anybody else that offers auto detailing? Make sure that you have something that makes people think twice about potentially coming to you as opposed to anybody else because they see something that they like. It might not be a service, but it could be your customer service. It could be how fast you responded to their message on Google or their text message late at night. Whatever it is, make sure you stand out above the rest and have that unique selling proposition, because this is by far going to put you in your own lane. The USP is always going to be that thing that people know you for, and it's either going to be a good or bad selling point, but typically it's going to be a good, unique selling proposition. Make sure that you have one. Some people do not, some people don't even know what that is, but if you just hone in on one thing and take care of that one area and your customer in that one area better than anybody else, it's always going to put you at the top of their list. Here in our shop, we tell all of our customers that anybody can make a car shine, but when you deal with us, you're a customer for life. They love that. They love the fact that they know they can come back here after we've already done this specific deal, after we've already taken care of that one vehicle, and they know they can come back a year, 2 years later. Even if they have one question about that vehicle, we're going to answer it. That is one thing that separates us from the majority of the detailing businesses. Number 4, you want to make sure you have consistent marketing. make sure that your marketing is hitting all of the right places where your target audiences are hanging out, and make sure you're staying in front of them constantly, because you never know who might have just traded their vehicle in. The one that they wanted to get detailed last month might not be in the driveway anymore. So you need to stay front of mind so that when they get that new one, they can call you. Make sure your marketing is consistent. Your money looks like your marketing. So if you're inconsistent with the marketing, your money is going to be inconsistent in your business. Make sure you have consistent marketing and you hang on in there no matter what's going on, even when times are slow. Keep it going one way or the other. You might have to dial back your budget, but you need to make sure you stay in front of the people. That is one of the most key elements about having a successful business. No marketing, no business. Number 5, have great pricing. Have a range of options for your clients so that they can't say no to you. You need to have an option for your entry-level work all the way up to your high-end work, and you need to cover the full gambit so that you don't potentially lose that customer. You also don't want to burn yourself out offering work that you don't like to provide, but make sure within the work that you do provide, within those services that you offer, don't just have a low budget package, because then you'll hurt yourself. Don't just have a high budget package, because then you'll end up missing out on all the people who might have spent a few $100s less than those higher end clients, but they didn't have anything to choose from in your business. So make sure that you have services and pricing set up for every client in your target audience or demographic, so that you're not missing those who really want to get their vehicles done by you, but either your price is too low for them and you're scaring them off, or your price is too high and you're scaring them off and you can't afford it. And remember, there is such a thing as having a price that's too low where you scare off your ideal client. Typically, every client that's your ideal client knows that it costs a little bit of money to get good work. So if your highest package is $200, then that Lamborghini owner or that Ferrari owner may not come to you because they know it should cost a little bit more. So make sure you understand your pricing and you have something for everybody. Remember that. Number 6, have great client communication. You need to make sure that once you get that customer in the books, you continuously communicate with them to make them know that you are serious about your business, to make them understand that you remember their appointment date. You send them those reminders that their appointment is coming up. You let them know, hey, we're gonna have a delay if there's a delay when you're detailing their vehicle. This client communication is going to make sure that they come back to you time and time again. They may bring you one vehicle and they may not gripe about the bad communication that they received, but they won't bring you any other vehicle. That person may trade in or buy 3 or 4 more vehicles within the next year or two. And if you want to continue to get their business, then you need to make sure that that first initial impression blows them out of the water so that they know they can count on you to communicate when you have their vehicles. Client communication is a big deal if you want to have consistent business coming back to you and a revolving door of clientele. Make sure you stay in touch with those clients. And number 7, which is most important, make sure you're great at the services that you offer. None of the other 6 points mean anything if you're not good at what you do. Make sure that you have the skill set to back up all of these packages that you offer, all of the marketing that they've seen. When they bring their vehicle to you, it doesn't matter how great your communication is if at the end of the deal they get their vehicle back and it doesn't look like what you promised them or what they thought it would look like based off of your description of what you said they would get in that package. So make sure that you know what you're doing and that you have the skill set to back up all of these other points, guys, because none of it matters and it can actually hurt you in the end, and it could result in a negative review from that customer, and definitely the customer won't be returning to you for that work. So make sure you know what you're doing, guys. And if you need any coaching, you've been looking for a coach for your auto detailing or your paint correction and ceramic coating business, you need to team up with us in our 2025 pre-game coaching program. You can hit that link down below. We're going to go through everything that you need to get your pricing right, to get your lead generation right, and scaling if you're already rolling in your business and you're ready to take it to another level and do it without blowing up the business. Hit that link below, guys. This is going to prepare you for 2025 in a way that you couldn't imagine. And if you need a guide to help you get started in paint correction and understand the art form behind it, check out our Guide to Gloss course. Links also in the description. This is my life's work. It entails everything that we use here in our shop for what it is that we do here with our paint correction and ceramic coating business. And I've even got some personal stories in the beginning of the course to explain to you that this is not an easy task, guys. When you get into this auto detailing, especially paint correction and ceramic coating, this is a tricky industry and you need a way to get around some learning curves. So that Guide to Gloss course is definitely going to help you out. Once again, link is in the description for that. And if you want to train with us right here in person, you can check out our Pro Polishers workshop. where we train with you right here in this building, and we go over everything from how to prep a vehicle to compound, polish, some spot sanding. But not just that, we're gonna show you how to work that camera on your phone and take some really awesome photos to lure in those customers with those dream vehicles that you desire to work on. So check that out. Link is also in the description, guys. We have 2-day options and 4- and 5-day options as well for that. And it's a blast, guys. It's a real treat to be able to show you guys how to do this work, but then show you some other tricks that are not just in that garage. You got to know how to work in that business and work on the business. And it requires a little bit more than knowing how to just simply spin that machine. So hey, all of those links are in the description, guys. We'll see you next time. The paint is waiting on you. Peace.